of questioning. We should be able to get the entire second round in, and we're going to start with Mr. Barrett for 5 minutes. Go ahead, sir.
So, Mr. Trudeau, you said that your involvement came in December of 2013. That's 8 months after your brother became leader of the Liberal Party.
Sorry, I missed your question. Sorry, what was it?
That I was recounting that you had said that you first became involved with this through the university in December of 2013.
Correct, yeah.
Right. It was right after 8 months after your brother became leader of the Liberal Party. Then in September of 2014, regime officials participate in a meeting with the foundation to negotiate this donation. Then in September of 2015, weeks before the federal election, there's a massive push, a rush, less than a day to complete the signing of this donation. But it didn't come to pass. So in May of 2016, 2 weeks before the donation contract is signed, Chinese Cultural Industry Association representatives meet with the Prime Minister in the residence of Benson Wong, who's the chairman of the board of directors of the Chinese Chamber of Commerce of Canada. Then the donation is finalized in June, and in July of that year, the CCIA confirms that the payment of the first installment of $70,000 is made. And then in October, Justin Trudeau meets with Mr. Gengsheng. So within this process has gone on for years, but there seems to only be any urgency for it around political events involving the now Prime Minister of a G7 country. And there's direct involvement by officials from the dictatorship in China. When did you first meet Bin Zhang?
I met him in June 2nd, 2014. And you realize the money was never spent, eh? There was no... The donations came through in two, and then third part was basically refused, and we never launched the program or spent the money.
Thank you. When did you first meet New Gensheng?
I met him only at the signing ceremony at the Université de Montréal.
So that was in 2016?
That was, I believe so, yeah.
When you met with Mr. Zhang, what were the discussions? Did they include any? Was it specifically about the mandate of the foundation? Were political affairs discussed? Kind of
he wanted
culture in Canada.
When I met in June, I seem to remember he really wanted to do. He said he was really excited about. Again, the consular officials were translators. I don't remember if they were anyone there was very junior, but he was excited about what he'd done at U of T. He was excited about doing something similar at Université de Montréal. He kind of understand, and I think Monsieur Lefebvre reported at one point how he's a little bit irked that the Trudeau family was suddenly involved in the Trudeau Foundation. He wanted just to apply the same model he'd applied at U of T at Université de Montréal. And so he was friendly, but not overly so. And I told him what I was telling Mr. Green. We had to wait for the new president to come in to start negotiations.
Did this donation and its connection to the CCP ever raise any red flags for you?
The connection to the CCP. So this donation came from a private company in good standing in Canada. This is a company that whose bank account is in the Bank of Montreal, governed by very strict rules and money laundering and all the rest.
So no.
So the relations to the Chinese cultural, I checked it as soon as I sort of knew that he was in what is this Chinese Cultural Industry Association, and it's. I wouldn't call it the British Council or the Goethe Institute, but these are governmental.
I have to take my time back. I've got 30 seconds left. The CCIA is established as being a soft power arm of the Communist Party of China. That's an established fact. When did you become aware that Canada's intelligence services were investigating this as an influence operation? And when you found out, who did you talk to about it?
I only read it like others in the Globe and Mail, and I questioned the veracity of it right away. I don't think this is accurate information.
How much time do I have? Thank you.